America, what's going on? It's your boy TheJayHonovi. I ain't even been asleep yet. What time is it? 6:50 in the morning. I ain't been asleep yet. I don't give a fuck either. I'll pass out when I pass out. Who cares? I just feel like recording right now, and I'm gonna do my Extreme Rules review in the next video. I already did the review, and I uploaded it, but I'm gonna delete it and redo it because the shit was 45 minutes. I know y'all ain't gonna sit through that whole damn thing. The reason why it went so long is because I went through the May schedule for Hulu. Actually, I'm gonna do that again next video. I'm gonna go through the May schedule for Hulu so y'all can, know what's up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that next video. I'm actually gonna do that at the end of this video. I'm gonna react to a couple of videos on Facebook. So this is Facebook React. This is the Facebook edition of J-Town Reactions. So I'm just gonna go through my timeline and just react to a whole bunch of stupid, funny, and crazy ass videos, basically. Anything that just catches my eye, based on the caption, anything that just catches my eye, we're gonna react to that shit. We're gonna react to that shit, man. My accent, I be saying words all wrong and shit, man. Oh, man. That moment of dad on speakerphone around the girl without, I don't know.
You remember how I used to fuck your mama?
Yeah!
You be fucking your girl like how I used to fuck your mama?
You know it!
Alright, now, what was that?
That was the radio.
Oh, hey, has she learned how to suck your dick yet? Cause telling me she ain't know how to suck a dick for shit. She can't be with me.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, man. Yeah, that sound like a hood family right there. Shit, motherfuckers in the hood, they be fucking young. That's how they catch shit so early. Motherfuckers always want to hit it raw, end up with a baby, and don't even want to take care of the shit, man. Shit. If you know DC like I do, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because every motherfucker I know in DC is bagging random bitches. They ain't fucking just one bitch. They fucking random bitches, yo. And then they go to school a couple days later and then brag about this shit like there's something to be bragging about. Like, come on, man. But for real, they don't really be fucking them bitches like that. They just say they do just so they can fit into the group. They don't do shit. I hate people like that, man. They was doing that shit all over Baloo, man. The whole damn, I wouldn't say the whole year. I was only in there for a couple months. I went there the last day in December, last day of school for winter break. And then from January 7th all the way to May. I actually went to school from January, February, March, April, May. I went to that school for 4 months. And I gotta say, Blue is like one of the most confusing schools of all time. Not academically, but physically. And I do mean that. For those of y'all that been in Blue, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because they got like 2 different hallways. You know what I'm saying? And then the room numbers just all fucking out of order. Like you got room 205 right here. Then you got room 236 over here. Like what the fuck? And then they got like 2 different kind of room 236s, they got like 2 different hallways. They got the A wing on this side, then they got the regular hallway on this side, So on this side you got 236A, and then on this side you got 236. Like, come the fuck on, man. Even though I didn't like that school, I hated that school. It was so ghetto, DC slang up the fucking ass. Bruh. And I did that rant on DC slang. Be sure to check that shit out. I explained some of the meanings of some of those words. The ones that I knew, I actually explained the meanings. But the ones that I didn't really know that well, I tried to explain the meanings in the best way I possibly could. And the ones that I didn't know at all, I tried to use my context clues on those. So yeah, I'm not gonna repeat any of the DC slang words. That was only a one-time thing. I just want to get that shit out of my head. Anyway, let's get back to these reactions, alright?
And I was in the house. I asked my
mama, can I go use her phone so I can go to the Boys and Girls Club? And my stepdad, he ran the house saying, go carry your mama the phone, go carry your mama the phone. So I ran outside, I saw the boy running, and he had hit the window hard and fell.
And he collapsed in front of your yard, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So what was he saying to you guys when you saw him?
No, he was telling my mom and them to help him, that's all.
Yo, you can tell by her posture she got a piss like a motherfucker. You know, she can't hold it no more. She gonna let that shit go. Just watch. Pissed up pants on live TV. Dang. Now that's embarrassing, because the whole world seen that shit. Well, I wouldn't say the whole world. This is actually in the U.S. So the whole damn state saw this shit. Yeah, she was probably a virgin at that time. Shit.
And let's help him, help him.
When the ambulance came, was he still alive?
Yeah, he was breathing.
Okay, and was he still, you know, making contact and he sound clear? Did he feel like he was losing breath or anything?
Yes, ma'am.
What did he say?
He was like, nah, all I heard was saying, help me, help me. I got to pee.
Oh, that's what he said?
I got to pee.
Oh.
I'm peeing myself.
Do you know where he was shot at on his body?
I think in arm and the side right there.
So he was shot on the arm and his leg, or arm and his stomach?
I just peed on myself.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. But no. So afterwards, can you describe to people who don't know him? His name was Michael. You said?
I think his name was
Mike. Okay, we'll be right back.
See, when it comes to, you know, holding your piss, you know, women are a lot, you know, when it comes to pissing in general, women are, you know, women is a lot more complicated for women than it is for men. You know, because men, we piss standing up, you know, because we got penises, you know. Women, they got vaginas. And for those of y'all that don't know, you have three different holes in that private area. So yeah, you got the ass and you got the asshole, you know, that's the first hole. Second hole, you know, is in the vagina, you know, where the dick goes. And then the third hole is where the piss comes out. It's like this little small ass hole that you can barely see. You know, you're gonna have to use a mirror and a flashlight to find that motherfucker. But that's where the piss comes out. It doesn't actually come out where the dick goes in. Just in case some of y'all females didn't know. I ain't gonna lie, I learned that from Orange is the New Black. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. But I'm glad I found that out though. Don't ask. Yeah, I can tell she from the ATL. She got that accent. I ain't into that gang shit. I seen this earlier. I seen this a couple months ago. And this is pretty fucking stupid. Damn, she cute. Go ahead like that. Yeah, she was in DMV wrestling films, right? Yeah, she is. Seems like she's about 23. Oh, damn. She's 32, but she don't look like it. Damn. My goodness. Damn, a lot of these bitches is older than they look, yo. I know I got that I got that a couple times. You know, when I was, 15, a lot of people say I look like I'm about 22.
big fan of the right hand. On your right. Let's see right here. Blood. That'd be a cheeky. That is cheeky. Look. Smell what crap today. Hey, Robert. This is my Brianna. Look at
a tattoo or a piercing?
You're going to get it washed out. See.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay,
Must be a tattoo.
little 3 bling cross. All the way across.
She does love pain. She need to do porn.
And we just got 2.
Shouts out to Rihanna though. She took that shit like a G. Like a fucking champ. But don't ever get a tattoo in your hand. That shit hurt like that.
We do that. Yep. I'm just gonna go. Hop.
Wait. Is she really getting this piercing? What in the hell? I'll read some of these comments too.
I'll just draw it. No, I'll just hang it.
Fuck. Nah, same thing. Am I wrong? Am I wrong watching this just for a chance to hear a moan? Yeah, I love a good moaner. I'm touching moaning. A 102-year-old woman who used to dance with Sinatra sees herself in what? Wardrobe malfunction?
Someone sent me this picture.
Sees herself on film.
That's it.
Yeah. Would you like to see it again? I love that. Yep, that's it.
Don't make a thing if it ain't got that swing.
That's it. That's the song. That's the song. Yep, that's it.
Don't make a thing if it ain't got that swing.
That's it. That's the song. That's the song.
So, for how many years did you dance?
That's all I ever did, and that was it. Fabulous. Fabulous to see this. Yeah. And remember all these things that was happening. I used to often say to myself, I'm being paid to do something that I enjoyed doing, and I would do it for free because it just felt so good doing it.
She got some big ass hands though. I ain't gonna lie. Not to be disrespectful, I'm just saying. Like her fingers are like so long, man. I'm just saying, like the look, you know, on her, not on her face, but like the size of her head and the size of her hand, like kind of resembles a skeleton somewhat. Like, yeah, I like this though. Nasty heifer. That ain't even how you spell heifer though. That's the ghetto way. I don't even know how to spell that shit, to be honest. But I know a heifer is a cow. Oh, hell no. The fuck? Oh man. Right, why didn't I know? Why didn't I know about that when I was in school? Oh fuck.
Serial system.
Oh, never mind. That shit is 5 minutes long. I ain't got time to be watching none of his boring ass speeches. I'm not saying he's a bad president, but his speeches are just hella boring, yo. Not even gonna lie, but I'd rather watch his speeches than a WWE show. Too Fast, Too Furious. I miss the old days when the movie was actually named Too Fast, Too Furious. They just changed that shit to Fast and Furious and then just Fast. And chill out with all these fucking name changes, yo. I better not get claimed for this. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to get claimed. That's why I did that. But I get claimed for all kinds of stupid shit. Grass trick. Oh shit. Oh. 16 minutes in. We're gonna go about 25 minutes.
Acho que agora não precisa.
I waited the whole time when the bottle would change into white and gold. Yo, y'all need to work on y'all's grammar, yo.
No. Ufa! Ufa mesmo! Nossa senhora! Desculpa o pintor que nada com a lixa não arruma. Mais um pra coleção.
Hey, yo, that's cool as fuck, yo. Maybe I need to start doing. Nah, never mind. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll fuck around, burn the damn house down. I ain't gonna do that. That would be a cool way to save a beer glass, though. Memories from 90s elementary school. You ain't lying. Oh man, you got the old mustard packs right there. Good old corn, the box pizzas, the real box pizzas, and not that fake ass plastic shit they give y'all nowadays. Got real fruit, chocolate milk. Oh man, I miss those days, yo. Photos that will give you flashbacks to elementary school. The original text message. Right? Used to pass notes in class all the time, yo. You saw TV in the classroom. I never really got hyped when I saw TV in the classroom. I knew we was gonna watch some kind of history video that was like boring as fuck. You know, that led to me falling asleep in class. And I usually I never fall asleep in class. But shit like that, bruh. Yo, especially on biology, oh my god, yo. I was taking that in 10th grade. I used to fall asleep through every class, yo. I failed that class so bad I had to take that shit in summer school. That was the only class I had to take in summer school in 10th grade, man. Cause I kept falling asleep in class. I mean, the teacher, his name is Mr. Yarris, and the classes are so boring. Like, he talked in monotone, and he never really taught us anything. We've just been taking fucking notes the whole time. We didn't do shit. We took like a test like every 2 weeks. Like, come the fuck on, man. And I never studied. I mean, every time I studied, I always got answers wrong. But when I don't study, I always pass the test somehow. I don't know why. My dumb ass was about to say reverse psychology, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Sometimes I be thinking the same shit, but then I don't say it, because I know it sounds stupid. Having to dump out the shit. Oh, man. The struggle, for real. I used to hate these old ass pencil sharpeners, and then they started fucking up, got all rough and shit, and broke your pencil every time, yeah. Oh, man. And then the shit actually broke, you know, the sharpener. Man, you gotta put a trash can by the goddamn door, right under the damn sharpener, just so the shit can go in there. I used to hate having to dump out them goddamn shit. 531-8008. Movies. I never put down. I always put hello, you know, shit like that. I did put boob, but I never put boobies. The joy of using a new crayon. To be honest, I never really like crayons. I like color pencils because I'm, you know, a lot neater. Crayons is like for little preschoolers, you know. Finding Stussy S's everywhere. You ain't lying. We did that shit in middle school. We did that in elementary school. We didn't have middle school. Oh, man. I used to love doing that shit, though. We used to write the motherfuckers in the bathroom walls and shit. Teachers always got mad. Custodians got mad because they had to clean that shit up. We did that shit with a permanent marker on one of the teachers' boards one time. In 4th grade, yo. That's what we did do that in elementary school. In 4th grade, we had this mean-ass teacher named Mr. Owens. He used to yell at us a lot, yo. We was doing something. I forgot what the fuck we was doing. I think we was coloring some shit or making some kind of art. And we was using, you know, I was about to say water-based markers. Washable, you know, markers. You know, markers that you can use in paper. I was using Expo markers, you know, because he was allergic to chalk. So he used a marker board. And I was using one of the Expo markers, and this motherfucker just got in my face and started yelling, saying, "Those are not for paper. Those are for the board." You know what I'm saying? Dude was an asshole. So, as revenge, me and a couple friends, who weren't really my friends, because I developed a little rivalry, you know, after a while with the motherfuckers, we took some permanent Sharpies, different colors, you know, black, red, blue, green, yellow, and we drew all these S's on his board, and he got fucking pissed and punished the whole damn class, and we got detention. And you know who was more meaner than Mr. Owens? Miss Randall, and she was a bitch for real. And every time we got detention, she would always bring her retarded ass son in the class. You know, he had Down syndrome, but we would always make fun of him for some reason. I feel bad about it now, but I forgot his name. But she would always bring his retarded son in class. He had Down syndrome. He used to always do some funny ass shit, you know. He'd be like, you know, making all those noises and shit, or he'll fart in class and make us laugh. And Miss Randall would like, shut up. You know, every time we laugh at him, you know, I mean, it ain't my fault that this retarded motherfucker is funny as hell. Why don't you get his ass to stop and we'll stop laughing, bitch? I want to cuss her ass out so bad, though. She was mean as hell. And during lunch, you know, we always had recess after lunch instead of before lunch, like in middle school. But, like, if you don't sit down and be quiet, you're not going outside. I hate it. I should say it like that. Outside. Just say outside. Not outside, bitch. Yeah, when learning was fun. Learning is boring as fuck. It's been boring. Brain quests. I never had those though. I had some other kind of trivial questions, Learning is fun. Learning was fun when you watch that shit on TV. Like Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grade? Yeah. Jeopardy? Yeah. Family Feud? All kinds of gaming shows. On GSN and shit. I don't gotta go to school. I can just watch GSN all goddamn day, 8 hours straight. From 8 o'clock all the way to 3 o'clock. I just watch GSN all fucking day. And I can learn a lot more on GSN than I learned in fucking school. Because in school, they barely even taught everything, man. When I was in high school, they didn't even teach us a lot. They kept teaching us a whole bunch of basic shit, and that's pretty much how I graduated. You know what I'm saying? That was in Baloo. They didn't really teach us a lot. At all. Teachers was just fucking lazy. The only teacher that was actually teaching us something was our math teacher. His name was Mr. Smart. That's his Muslim name. He's African. He taught us a lot of shit. He taught us some, little tweaks and, little extra shit. And some of the basic math that we did, elementary school and middle school. And at the beginning of high school, he just taught us some extra shit that we can do to some of those problems. To actually show the work to make it look easier. Some of those complicated problems that you see on the SATs and the ACTs and shit like that, he taught us how to, actually do those problems. So I praise him for that. Yo, I remember those days, yo. First world problems. Oh man, Capri Suns. Remember back in the day during those Capri Sun commercials when they put the Capri Sun after they finished the bottle, after they finished drinking the whole damn thing, they put the shit on the floor, on the ground. They just stumble on that bitch and they turn it or something. I tried that one day. Shit didn't even work. I hate that shit, man. When your imagination just go to waste. Just leave that shit in your imagination. Whatever you imagine, just don't do that shit. Because your imagination will get fucked up if you do some shit like that, man. Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time. The best part of your day? Oh, right? Oh, man, I remember back in the day. I forgot to talk about this in episode 2 of Reminiscing with Jay. When I talked about Grandma's house. I forgot to mention that my grandma had a freezer full of these, yo. And not just the vanilla either. She had vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Then she had the chocolate vanilla swirl. She had the banana split joint. She had did they have? No, they didn't have banana split. Then she had chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and then she had all three of them together. Then she had chocolate, vanilla swirl, and then chocolate and strawberry, and then strawberry and vanilla. That shit was good as shit, yo. Man, I used to love those. I hated these little things, though. I always threw those in the trash or pick my teeth with them, but I just used a spoon for these, though. I used to love these, though. Expecting these to be soft. Memories. I should have saved this for Reminiscing with Jay, for real, for real. Whatever. Oh, man. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do Reminiscing with Jay. It's actually going to be about my first fight. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. Story time with Jay as well. I was supposed to do that on Saturday, but I slept all day. And I didn't feel like recording. I was busy doing those heists on GTA 5. I'm just trying to get all the way to the end, to the main heist, so I can record my reaction to that. So I was pretty busy, doing that shit. I did record a whole bunch of reactions that I was in the process of uploading, but Screenflow apparently quit on me, so I had to re-download the shit, so I didn't record on Saturday. I recorded those videos on Friday, and I was going to upload those on Saturday. And Screenflow quit on me, and I had to delete Screenflow and then re-download it, and I lost all the videos that I recorded, so yeah, sucks to be me. Not really. Bars. That pizza was the bomb. The bomb diggity. I don't know why they stopped serving those pizzas, man. Ever since Michelle Obama got in office with Barack, she decided to change up the goddamn lunch. Give us more turkey products because the lunch that they served us back in the day wasn't healthy enough. Bitch, fuck you. I mean, she's the first lady that is fuckable. But she ain't the first lady that is, you know, irritable, you know. Because I don't like that bitch. I mean, she's fuckable, but I don't like that bitch. She changed the goddamn school lunch, and we had nasty shit for years, man. Like, ugh. The only thing that was good that we had in recent years was those damn chicken quesadillas. Those bean quesadillas made you shit on yourself. I'm just playing. But the bean quesadillas made you have to take a shit, so they stopped serving those. Because people been stopped clogging up the toilets and stopping up the damn. They just been stopping shit up, and they closed the bathroom down for like 2 days on the top floor, so we had to walk all the way down to the bottom floor, and we had to get a hall pass. That was entirely too much. And then when they stopped, you know, when they made that bathroom out of order, we had to use the teacher's bathroom. Struggle for real, man. Only in DC schools, man. Yeah, we had those chicken quesadillas, and that's just bomb as fuck. And every time we got in the lunch line, when the lunch lady wasn't looking, we'd always take like 2 extra ones. You know, just because, and we'd just walk the fuck off, sign the lunch card, and just go to the table. And hide the bitches under our sweatshirts or some shit. Licorice was the worst. Goddamn right it was the worst. 2 minutes of pain. Oh man, I used to hate when teachers gave us that shit, man. Oh man. Bro. Even though I knew all that shit, I ain't had time for that, man. I hated math at that time. Bro. Hot cross buns never sounded better. I don't even know what hot cross buns is, you know. I was born in the 90s, but I didn't go to school in the 90s. I didn't go to school until... That's how I did. I started school in the 90s. I started in 99 at age 3. My journey didn't really start until I was 4, you know, in 2000. But 99 is where, you know, is where it all began, but it didn't, you know, really start until 2000. Nah, jail pens is middle school, bro. How your fate was decided. Yo, females used to make that shit all the time, man. Bruh. Not elementary school, but, you know, preschool, daycare. I used to love doing that shit, yo. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Elementary school flashback. And YouTube, Google, and all them other motherfuckers, you better not copyright me for that damn song that I had playing in the background. If they claim me for this video, I'm deleting this shit and I'm gonna redo it. 33 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We're gonna work on part 2, alright? Peace out.